Thursday morning to you. So I decided to bring the flowers here so we'd have a little bit something cheerful because I took all these off because we're almost done with school. So I decided to take those off in my free time. So I also want to show you some more things we got for Natanel. I am so happy how many things you guys are bringing. This one is from Logan. And the second note that she got, Josie sent this. It's a sleeping bag with a little mask and little slippers and some sandals. So I'm going to send this on Saturday. Language arts class, lesson 14. Doing a few reviews before we start with our lesson. Name several good study habits. Keep your desk in order. Keep your mind on your work. Be quiet. Be on time. Listen when your teacher or other people talk to you, like right now. Whose name should you say first when you introduce a 7-year-old girl to your mother? Mother. What about a boy and a girl? Boy. A friend to your teacher. The teacher. Your grandmother to your friend. Grandmother. Why should you be courteous? Courteous is an act of kindness, and it says in the Bible we should be kind. Be kind one to another. Going to a guessing game. This is a fun one. Let's take turns reading. Girls read the first paragraph and then the boys. One day, the second grade had fun playing a guessing game. Mrs. Sparks began the game. She said, "What is it? It has 3 parts, but is one thing. It is red, white, and brown. 2 of the parts are good to eat. If you plant the 3rd part, it will grow into a tree. What is it?" Susie, now boys, Susie guessed the answer at once. Then it was her turn to think of something for the students to guess. She said, "What is it? It likes to be on land or in the water. It takes its house with it when it travels. It is very pokey." That one's a pretty easy one, isn't it? "A snail," guessed Jim. "No, guess again," said Susie. "I will give you one more clue. It hides in its house when there is danger." "Oh, I know," said Jim, and he did. Then it was his turn. So, number 1, write a sentence to answer Mrs. Sparks' riddle. Begin the word with it. It, do you know what it is? Think of it. It has 3 parts, but it's all together in one thing. It's red. I'll tell you a secret. It's red on the outside, white in the inside, and little bit of brown way in the inside. 2 of the parts are good to eat. So you eat the red part and you eat the white part. Well, some of you eat the red part. You should if you don't, because it's good for you. And you plant the 3rd part, the brown part you plant. That brown part that you plant is going to grow into a tree. Can you guess what it is? If you know it, write it down. It, and put it in a sentence. Use a capital letter and a period. B, draw a picture of your answer in the box. Did you get it? C, now write the answer to Susie's riddle. Begin with it. Susie's riddle was fairly easy. Remember what it was? It likes to be on land or in the water. It takes its house with it when it travels. It's very pokey. Write down that answer. Going to D, write a riddle of your own. Ask your teacher if you may read it to your class. Draw a picture of your answer. So, if you do this, I would like for you to video it one more time for me and send it to me through WhatsApp, please. You can send it to me and then I'll put it together and make a little video of it. But if you don't want to, that's fine if you don't have time. But if you do have time, I would really like to hear your riddle. Would you like to hear my riddle? I wrote a riddle. You think about what it is. It has a pocket, but it isn't made out of fabric. It keeps something in the pocket at times. Sometimes it's empty. What is it? What would that be? Did anybody figure it out? It's a kangaroo. pocket to put his little Joey in. So now it's your turn to think of a riddle. So go ahead and think of something, and then think of how you're going to explain it so that people could guess what it is. And then don't forget to video it and send me your riddle and see if I can guess it. See if the other kids can guess it. Okay, going to phonics. TUR says chur, as in pasture. Girls first, then boys. Did you say nature, future, capture, creature, and posture? Mixture, picture, pasture, stature, culture. SURE says jure, as in measure. Everybody. Measure, treasure, pleasure, closure. EAR says as in pearl. Pearl, earth, early, learn. Everybody? Search, heard, yearn, earthquake. URE says your, as in pure. Cure, pure, secure, securely, impure. So, E, circle the sound of the underlined letters. F, write URE, SURE, or TURE to make a word. Which ones are you going to use? The rest is we remember. So today you're going to write your lowercase alphabet. Let's go ahead and practice some spelling words. Let's say them first and then we'll spell them, so make sure you have your whiteboard out. Wood, watchful, truthful, Saturday, quickly, miles, lakes, kindness, hopeful, homes, cloudless, Christmas, blindness, and basement. First word I want you to write down is miles. How many miles do you have to school? Miles. Watchful. Watchful. Saturday. Saturday. Christmas. Homes. Make sure you study for your spelling words before you come and take your, oh no, you're not going to come to take your self-check. You're going to do your self-check at home, but make sure you know all your spelling words before you take your self-check. I will send you a video tomorrow of what words you need to write down, but make sure you study them before I send that video.